Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. This is your home girl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is County, New York. I've been up for a little while. I've been awake for a little while. And I want to thank the young person that sent me the video concerning the foster care system. And we both grew up in the fucking foster care system of New York. Yeah, we did. You spent a little time there. I spent a little time there. A shout out to you. And yes, the foster care system all over America needs to be either vanquished or reformed. Because we got too many people that are taking children into their homes, not feeding them, not bathing them, not doing what they need to do for those children. The whole system needs to be reformed. The whole system dealing with foster care children, group homes, juvenile detention centers, because that's where they send a lot of our young people when they don't have foster care home placements for them to go to. A lot of young people are in need of emergency foster care homes. They're in need. And there's a lot of criminal minded people that are foster parents. I don't know how they get their license. I don't know what kind of classes they go through. Something is wrong with the whole system as a whole. If you look at my life, go on this channel, my bigger channel, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is County, New York. That whole channel will show you the brokenness of the system. And it's generation after generation after generation. Children die in those homes. Children are being abused in those homes. Children are being neglected in those homes. And like that woman said in her video, those children need to report the people that are abusing them and mistreating them. And it does need to be reformed. But how do we reform a system that doesn't want to be reformed? We got social workers that are working a job they don't want to work. A lot of them need to quit. A lot of them need to go ahead and retire because they are useless. They are worthless. Those social workers, and we got a lot of rogue motherfuckers. They'll come into the home. How do you miss that there is no food in the house? How do you miss that? How do you miss what's going on with these children when they go to public school? Because none of them are going to private school. The whole system needs to be revamped, reformed, or vanquished. And I don't mean no harm. The fucking foster care system in New York was only started because someone was concerned about the immigrant children that were living in the streets of New York. Shout out to the chat. Nothing was meant for children that are not of European descent. It wasn't meant for them. People say, well, Arabia, you can't talk about black this and black that and black need to do that. Yeah, we do need to do it. Black people in this country need to stand up and take care of their own. Let's start with the homes. Let's start with the parents. Let's start how all this bullshit got started in the fucking first place. How dare you get pregnant for 9 months, carry that child around, take care of the child for a few months or for a few years, and then you dump them into a system that is not meant for them? There's a lot of that going on. And the biological parents should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed, but they're not ashamed. If you don't want the child, go ahead and get an abortion. Go ahead and do that. Living in New York, you hear stories about children disappearing all the time. They're not disappearing because they ran away. No, somebody took them. A lot of these foster care parents are not qualified. They're not equipped to take care of someone else's problem. They don't see the children as being children. They see them as a fucking problem. I don't want to keep going on because I get too emotional when I talk about it. I'm not the only one that needs to talk up about. A lot of people need to talk up, need to speak their piece. We got motherfuckers running for president this year. We got people running for governor, mayor, city council. It starts there also. Stop voting in these dumb motherfuckers. The family court judges. Stop voting them in if they're not qualified to handle the situation with the foster care system in America. I'm not talking about just New York. I'm talking about all over America. People don't give a fuck about kids. They never did. Not in this country and no other country. So we are lost. We are a lost generation of people. It is what it is. It's nothing more I can say about this. I'm not going to continue to talk about something nobody cares about. Nobody. Everyone tries to put the blame on this one and that one, but the real problem starts with the biological parents. Why have children you don't want? Why have children you're too poor to take care of? This is not a third world country. It's not. In other countries, I don't know what they do to provide for these children that become homeless, that get abandoned. Some people go into orphanages. Orphanages are not here in America. They're called group homes. They're called foster care homes. That is your orphanage. We got Job Corps set up, but that's only set up for teenage people, young people that's getting ready to turn 18, 21. And this is a reality. How much more can I say about it? I'm only one voice. We got all these people on YouTube claiming that they got this, claiming that they got that, but none of them talk about the real issues. None of them. They want to talk about hair care. They want to talk about makeup. They want to talk about dumb shit that doesn't mean a hill of beans to nobody. Nobody cares about that shit. Let's start caring about what we need to care about. And we need to start caring about these young people, because they are the future of this country. If we don't care, if we don't give a fuck, the United States will become a third world country in 10 more years. 10 years tops, that's all I give them. A third world country. America. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here.